What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon and it's time for another simple unboxing. I've got 3 packages that's shown up in the mail to unpack. So 2 of them are first appearance comic books of 2 iconic characters. Well, one's a character, one's an actual person. And then I got this 3rd package that showed up today and I have no idea what it is. It feels like a t-shirt, but it actually came from the US, so I don't know who sent it. I don't think I bought anything, so it might be a mystery AOK. We'll see. Just a quick shout out to my minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. Channel membership is now available. To find out more, hit the join button to find out about perks and exclusive videos and content. But always remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on all the videos. Let's do this. Alright, so first I'll open up this one. So this is a heavy metal magazine. So I don't know if you count it as a comic book appearance, but I've known about this issue for a while, but I didn't realize that it was a first appearance. So I actually learned that it was a first appearance from Comic Collector Geek. Actually showed this book once and he mentioned that it's actually a first appearance of this, like I said, iconic person. It's not a character, it's a real life person. I like how they packaged this. It's all bubble wrapped and stuck to a piece of cardboard, but the book itself might be raw. Now, I did know it was a really ratted up copy. So this is from July 1991, and like I said, it's a heavy metal magazine. It's definitely been water damaged. You could tell in the picture that it was in really low grade quality, but for $8, you know what, I wasn't going to complain, and I'm definitely one of those low grade, better than no grade kind of guys. But yeah, I didn't actually know that this was actually the first appearance of Betty Page, I guess, in comics, if you count Heavy Metal Magazine as comics. Most of the Heavy Metal mags that I flick through are normally a compilation of short stories by all kinds of different artists and writers. This seems like one really long story, just flicking through this. It's like the whole magazine is one story. That's interesting. I know, there's a few. That first story is more than half the book. I just want to see if Betty Page is actually in a story, or is she just randomly on the cover. Just from that quick flick through, I didn't see Betty Page actually in any of the comic book strips. And a very interesting choice. If she's not in any of the stories, I wonder why they decided to put her on the actual cover. But that's interesting. Betty Page obviously is a big icon as far as like female girl power, I guess you could say. But yeah, it was just something for $8. I was like, yeah, I'd like to have that in my collection. I'm gonna have to find a bag and board for it. Wait, it doesn't even have any sniff worthiness to it. There's no smell to it. Alright, this next book. This is a first appearance of one of my childhood heroes. And you probably wouldn't guess who it is. I mean, maybe if you know me, you might guess, but as far as comics go, I don't know if this is really what I say it is. As in, it's a first appearance of a certain character. I mean, it is, but it's not even listed. I don't think anyway it's listed in Key Collector. If you look up this character in Key Collector, it's not listed. So I'm not saying he's not listed if you look at the book. I didn't look at the book, I just looked at the character. But this is, don't tell me it's also not bagable, that's all good. Woo! I don't have any G.I. Joe books in my collection, I don't think. Yeah, this is probably the first G.I. Joe book in my collection. So it's a 4-issue miniseries, G.I. Joe Order of Battle. That doesn't even seem like it makes sense in English. G.I. Joe Order of Battle. Now, does anyone know before I tell you why I would have bought this book? Time's up. So the reason I bought this book is because it has a first appearance of, I'm gonna look through this. Normally I don't open these, but today we're doing it for the sake of the video. Now that's sniff worthy. So it's actually a wraparound cover around there, and if you have a look, see this dude here? Who is that? You don't know who that is? Famous for saying, Adrian! And you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? You can't just say some boxer is Rocky Balboa, right? But apparently inside the book, I don't know if you can see it there, but code name, Rocky. File name, Balboa. Rocky Balboa. There he is, boys and girls. That is the first appearance of Rocky Balboa, who is one of my childhood heroes. But yeah, this one here is something I knew about. I believe it was my buddy Leor, Matilda Gothica's friend, who chats to me a lot on Instagram. He sends me all these cool collectibles that he's got, and I'm pretty sure he told me about this book a little while ago and how Rocky was in this comic book. So it's a comic that I had my eye on for a little bit, and it wasn't until recently till my mate Stu sort of brought it up and reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I should pick that up. And then I think I picked one up for, I think this was $10. So I'm pretty happy to get that as like a good little minor key. And if you guys didn't know that, well, now you know. All right, the last thing to unpackage. I don't know what this is. This was in the mail today. It says it's a t-shirt. It's from the US. Oh, of course. I didn't even look at the fine print. It's from Old Wolf. Is this for me or is it for Sarah? He keeps buying stuff for Sarah, you know, never for me. Let's have a look. Oh, is this a new Old Wolf t-shirt? Oh, man. Community swag. Here we go. Simon. Hope it fits. Tony. P.S. Hi, Sarah. Okay. Old Wolf sends me so much stuff. He's got to be broke by now with all the postage that he pays for to ship here. Shout out Deerfield. I don't get it. What? What is this? What is this thing? I kind of like it. It's got the Straight Outta Compton thing going on. But I saw the word shout out and I was expecting Old Wolf to be written there. Shout out to Old Wolf, but it says shout out to Deerfield. I don't know what that is. Is that where you're from, Old Wolf? What is Deerfield? Am I missing something? I don't get it. Shout out to Deerfield. Shout out to Old Wolf for this t-shirt. I actually like this, but I better hit up Old Wolf and ask him what this means, because people are going to see him and be like, what's that mean? And I'm going to be like, I don't know. Shout out to Deerfield. And that is my mail call. Hope you guys enjoyed some of that. Hopefully you learnt something from the noob. If you guys want to get stuff like this, but maybe with some of my stuff on there, check out my Redbubble store. There'll be a link to it in the description below. And maybe I'll leave a link. Old Wolf, you got Redbubble? Maybe I'll leave a link to that too. But yeah, appreciate you guys. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, make sure you give it a like, leave a comment. And until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.